So instead of Makin Shao, we're going to use... Aha! And of course, we can't have Guts without Casca. There we go. Can I make that fit a little better? There we go. Sword of the Berserk. Guts Rage. So, this is going to be a fun one too. This one is also kind of a beat 'em up, but it is a single player game. It is obviously based on the hit anime and manga Berserk. But it is apparently actually like a canon thing. It is something that they made specifically to go in between certain chapters, so it actually fits within the continuity, which is kind of cool. It also features Suzumu Hirasawa's music, which is awesome, from the original the composer for the anime from the old one, the good one. And this game is good. This game is good, except for one thing. There's one bad part about it, and that is there's a sequence near the end which is really terrible. And maybe we'll get there. We'll see. I was hoping to play a game that I hadn't beaten before, but I guess we're gonna go for this one instead. We're gonna go for Sword of the Berserk, Guts Rage. So let me go ahead and change the category here. And hopefully, we're not gonna run into issues with forces. Not Berserk and the Band of the Hawk, not Millennium Falcon arc. Which one are we doing? We're doing Berserk. What is this one called? Berserk, Sword of the let me, okay. Sword of the Berserk. There we go, Sword of the Berserk, Guts Rage. We did it. Alright. Let me get the game started now, finally. Okay, so let's talk about Berserk, shall we? Obviously, long-running series, very well known. It needs no introduction. Anyone has not seen, read, heard of Berserk? First of all, it's not for everyone. It is very, very, very violent, but it is also very, very, very good. I recommend. So a lot of people have different opinions on where to start. Obviously the author's original work is incredible, and probably the most complete package you can see. However, I would probably recommend the old anime if you can stand the older look. I personally love it. It's like 25 episodes, I want to say, and it covers the first major arc of the story, and honestly, I feel like it should have stopped there. It's great, it's fantastic, but this game takes place after that.
He is not like ordinary men, for he carries the Dragon Slayer, a mighty blade of retribution, whose fury knows no equal. His enemies will know true fear once he starts to swing.
The show is also famously has a great English cast, and that's the voice of Void narrating the intro there. So it is great all the way around. Okay, all right, but enough talk. Let's get into the Berserk. So we're just gonna go for the new game prize box. I believe this is the same kind of thing. It's artwork that you gotta unlock, and there's options. Difficulty, normal, easy, hard. I believe, I could be wrong about this, but I believe the game actually stops at a certain point if you pick easy. This is one of those old game things that I don't like, but I think that's the case. But so you have to pick normal, or I think you might actually have to pick hard. I'm not sure. Actually, let me consult the manual. That probably says something about that. In the difficulty settings, because this was something that old games did. Unfortunately, Castlevania 64, as much as I like that game, that is my biggest complaint about it. that you had to play it on medium difficulty in order to get the full experience of the game. And with a game that doesn't always play that well, it is a little bit of an issue. Okay, so let's see here. Yes, because we have a limited number of continues, which is the biggest problem with this game. All these old arcade games have this issue. So, I just want to check. I'm not seeing anything about... okay, here we go. Difficulty. This option affects enemy strength and accuracy. Okay, well... we're gonna go for normal. And just hope that we don't have any issues. So we got all this stuff. Looks all good. Gonna go back. And new game.
Damn it! The whole thing's shot!
Great. I've got no luck. These things always happen to me.
Rita! Stop your complaining and come help me!
Oh well. Okay, old man. I do owe you. Hey, Job! You help too. After all, you're as strong as 2 men.
Attack the fools!
The ambush.
What the?
My God, bandits! We can help you fix your wagon, all right. It'll cost you, though.
Hey, now. You're a little cutie, ain't you? You'll fetch a good price in the market.
Don't touch me, you bastard! You'll get nothing from me! Oh.
There's Casca. Good old potato sack.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Oh. Who is she?
Whoever she is, there's something wrong with her.
Yeah, but look at her. She's pretty hot. We can take her with us, too, for some fun later.
Yeah, you're right, buddy. Hey, you, over here. What the?
Here comes our boy Guts. The heroic stride of a guy who's a little bit constipated.
Who does this guy think he is? Your big sword won't save you, tough guy. Come on, let's get him, boy.
Look how they made original characters just for these little enemies. Oh, we gotta figure out what the controls are. Oh boy. Alright. Choppy choppy. We're like chopping dudes in half. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Not really. We're just knocking them out of the way. So this game was actually kind of special because it's like one of the few games where you actually have to take into account what kind of swing you're doing. Horizontal swings like can actually hit into walls and be a problem. And which one is the vertical? There's a slide, there's a jump. Oh, I think these are verticals and horizontals. Okay, horizontals would be verticals with A. There we go. Or diagonals. And you gradually build up a rage meter that can be unleashed on enemies. Kind of like a Muso game. Yes, but that's a problem. You can hit the sword into walls. Oh, we gotta deal with these guys. Oh. Yeah, there we go. So I don't think I'm gonna beat this today, especially not being very good at the combat here, but yeah, we got into Berserk mode. The eye reference, I believe they're going for the Berserker, actual, like, Berserker armor thing that he does, but he's not wearing the armor. I could be wrong, but I think this is supposed to take place before he actually gets the Berserker armor. And I believe you are invincible during this period. Yeah, clear.
Well, I'll be.
And this game has lots of cutscenes.
Oh, thank you, brave swordsman. You saved our lives.
See ya. Oh no. Yes, unfortunately, unlike the anime, they didn't spare us not having Puck.
Listen, big man, if someone is thanking you, the least you can do is listen. And while you're at it, we need food and some money. Some fine wine will do nicely for me.
What the heck is that? A bug?
How rude, girlie. I'm not a bug, I'm an elf. An elf, damn it. Haven't you ever seen an elf? I'm the adorable Puck.
No. I've never seen.
Smack him. Squish him now.
My name is Rita. I'm a traveling performer.
This mean-looking guy is Gatsu. He's my buddy and carries my
You
house.
got to in this game.
And that's our Casca.
Despite the fact that they named the game
Mercenaries?
Guts Rage,
So,
they have
ones.
Puck call him
Around with
Gatsu
a woman in her state.
in the dialogue.
I am sorry. I meant no offense. Now, don't be mad. I'm in the same position as you, after all.
Huh?
Finally, got the wagon mended. We're off. Come on.
Okay, Pops. We're going to give a performance in the next town. Why don't you come and watch? There's just one road to town and you can't miss it.
Hey, what's keeping you, girl?
Coming! Thanks for saving us. See ya.
Okay.
I would note that they conveniently place the horses in a place that they don't have to animate them.
Where are you going?
Oh.
She probably wants to see that show. The town's right over there. Well, why don't you take her?
Forget it, Puck. I don't have time to waste on something like that.
But even you need to take a break once in a while. All work and no play will make you a grump. Come on, come on, come on. I wanna go. We both wanna go. Please, please, please. Oh, please, come on, let us go. Let's live a little. Come on, Gatsu. Please.
Sure, whatever. We need to get food anyway. I'm stuck.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah! Hear that, Casca? Yippee! He said we're going.
I only got a glance, but I'm sure that guy in the wagon.
We've done it, and here we go. So I have to try to talk over this so that it doesn't trigger anything. Because this is the big theme of the show. Horses. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Yeah, they have all this has a great atmosphere to the whole game. There's so many little locations. A lot of these beat 'em up games had great. That's what made them great. Was all these little set pieces you go to and beat up things. They made this whole little city and story. And I think that the story was actually written by Miura. There it is. Suzumu Hirasawa. I was looking at this little manual for the game, and it actually says in the in the little story segment about it that Gatsu, or Guts to his friends, and Casca are the only survivors of a band of highly trained and feared mercenaries, the Hawks. So yes, well, that's not completely true. Yes, is there any more in here that we want to know beforehand? I don't think so.
There she is. Hey, look, guys.
Ready, Iruku? Jump! Ta-da! And now man, Job!
That's the guy.
He's possessed by the Mandragora!
Damn monster!
The Mandra what?
Get the hell out of our town!
No! Stop it, you fools! What has he ever done to you people?
Oh, the hell with you! We're not gonna let a Mandragora zombie go free!
Oh my god! What is that thing?
Foul beast!
John, no!
Good lord!
Stop it, John! Set it down!
This looks like a job for the Dragon Slayer. Here we go. So unfortunately, Job's not going to make it to the next carnival. Oh, this is our first proper boss fight. Now, I have to remember exactly what we're supposed to do here. Uh-oh. Gotta get out of there. Get out of there, Guts. Okay, slides. We want to do slides. How do we want to deal with this guy? I forget. Every boss seems to have like a trick to them, but Guts is not super maneuverable. This is the big problem with him. He's got powerful side swipes. That seems to stagger a bit. Oh boy, but we're not doing so great. Also, we have healing with the D-pad, I think. Maybe? How do I... Oh, I see. We put up the sword and we run a little faster. How do I get the items? Oh, I see. If we hold R, we can do the healing. That's the fairy healing, I think. Oh, we got punches too. Okay, so oh, gotta get out of there, Guts. Okay, sword. Oh, we're getting stuck. This environment is very small. Oh, I wasted that healing. Oh, wow, this is not going well. Maybe you have to hit him. Oh, there we go. Rage mode. Let's do it. Chop, chop. Why don't we use the spikes? I think they're, yeah, explosives. There we go. Yeah, and you can chain together a pretty big combo with some of those buttons. There we go. Item clear. We got healing back.
You got what you deserved, you Mandragora freak!
It's disgusting. I'm glad it's dead.
You murderers! You'll pay!
Shut up, stupid girl!
Damn you! He didn't do anything wrong! You didn't have to kill him!
I don't feel any mercy for monsters.
You're wrong! He wasn't a monster!
But the true monster comes.
Everyone stand back. Baron Berserk is here for an inspection. Do
Yep,
not
that's his name.
touch the body.
These huge sword wounds. Was it you? Did you do this?
Yeah.
I'm Balzac, ruler of this town. Sir, I must thank you. Unfortunately, once people with this disease run amok, they rampage until they die.
Disease.
It started some years ago in a nearby town. No one has found a cure for it yet. That woman. Is she also possessed by the Mandragora?
No. She's got nothing to do with that thing.
Perhaps. Still, I perceive that her mind is not sound. Listen, I believe our doctors might be able to help her.
What do you mean?
We are researching cures for the Mandragora possession.
Mandragora.
The symptoms appear the same, so perhaps we can help her. Also, we must repay you for your aid. Come to my castle and bring the girl with you.
Fine. Show us the way.
Excellent. Then it's decided. You shall be guests in my castle. Take care of the other one.
Understood, my lord.
This is such a perfect encapsulation of a little Berserk story.
Proceed with the plan.
Sinister ruler keeping a tight grip on control, may or may not be evil, and then the monsters out there and chaos and all that, but maybe they're not quite the evil that they think they are. And of course, Baron? What do they call him? The leader of the group here. Balzac. Voiced, I think, by Void again. Yeah, Baron.
Now, before I welcome you both more formally, there is something I would like you to see.
Earl Bowen.
No, it is too dangerous for them. I want you to come alone.
Don't worry, Gatsu. I'll take good care of her.
If something happens, come get me.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Wait, Casca. Ooh. Wow, she's beautiful. Who could she be?
I think this is similar to one of the stories that's in the beginning of Berserk, I want to say. It's a similar thing of like Baron's daughter, something bad happened, and so the Baron gets a Bayonet and becomes a monster.
Forget it. This place is...
A Mandragoran holding cell. There's always the danger that they may go berserk, like that man today, so we keep them quarantined here for our needs. Currently, we are doing research into a cure for this horrible disease. But in order to prevent the people from becoming too panicked, we're keeping this place secret from the villagers.
It's got all the setup. Secret experimentation.
Tell me, do you know anything about Mandragora possession?
nothing.
A few years ago, a strange disease began to spread in a village under my rule. Suddenly, one day the entire village was possessed by a root-like creature. The possessed became crazed. No one knew what caused it. Rumor has it that these bizarre, never-seen-before plants began to pop up here and there throughout my lands. They moved on their own each night, taking possession of unsuspecting people. Because of their human-like shape, and because of their strange effect on their host, people called it Mandragora, and were terrified of it. The plants attach and inject a poison that drives people mad, but yet it cures all illness in the host body. Legend has it that the plant has the ability to also cure the infected and bestow the benefits of youth and vigor. The legend is true.
Wait, I have heard of it. They say that when it's pulled from the ground, it screams in pain. And whoever hears that scream...
That's right. They die instantly. But because of its benefit, there is no end to those willing to risk death to get it. However, when you pull it from the earth, it dies immediately. To refine serum, you need a Mandragora heart.
Heart?
When a Mandragora plant grows into a great tree, it gains a heart. Even when cut out, it does not die, but instead starts to regenerate. The drug made from such a heart would allow us to cure this cursed Mandragora possession. Before I began searching for a cure, I tried attacking a village of Mandragorans. I wish to prevent further spread of the disease, you see. But the monsters fought back ferociously. I've never seen such carnage. I survived, and brought back some of the heart. But just a piece of a Mandragora heart. Sadly, it wasn't enough. To cure so many people, we need to find a larger heart.
Get to the point. What do you want from me?
That village is on the edge of my land. It still stands, and the heart is there.
I see.
So now we have to journey
I
and
have
defeat
sent
the
my
monsters.
soldiers to the village countless times since then, to get the heart of the great tree. But not a single one has returned alive. But we desperately need it for our research. I've seen your abilities, Gatsu. I have a job for you.
A job?
A proposition. Infiltrate the Mandragora village and take the heart of the great tree. As compensation, we will heal your female companion. How does that sound?
All right. Foolish.
The drug we make from the heart of the great tree should be able to heal her illness. Let's...
All right, first place!
I don't trust you, Balzac. I sense that you're not coming clean with me on this. But I'll do it for my Casca.
Excellent. We
Teaming up with the villain. It's such a great setup. Such a great little story. Classic game, I agree.
Casca, stop. You shouldn't be wandering all over. Huh?
Let go of me! I didn't do anything!
Shut up! You were a fool to come to this town with that monster. Now you will pay! Who is that?
Oh no!
Casca? Help!
What's going on here?
Here they come. It's a very gothic kind of tale. It's almost like a vampire
in the town
story.
who eats and sleeps with the Mandragorans. She fancies herself their protector. She and I have very different positions. And so far, she has turned down my requests for help. But perhaps she will listen to you.
Sorry. I don't get along too well with holy people.
Pardon me for interrupting, my lord, but since the item we discussed is near completion, we really don't need his help. The results of our research so far should be enough to succeed.
I'm sick of your opinions and time wasting. I won't wait any longer.
But, my lord,
What's he talking about?
I believe his voice is someone in the show as well. I don't remember who.
Sir, the enemy has breached the castle.
What the hell?
impossible. How could that be?
We seem to have underestimated their strength. Pardon me. I must go attend this emergency.
Do I remember Soul Reaver? Of course. It's not. At some point, I want to play those games on stream. I've only touched a couple of them, and only for a little bit. But I remember them being pretty cool.
What?